Hi everybody, Radical Gardener. He's sorry I couldn't get to yesterday. What was yesterday? Saturday. What did I do yesterday? Oh, the in the garden, right? And doing cleanup. Whew. You know, we kind of stayed on. We stayed on top of it all through the winter. But sorry, you can't ever do serious cleanup until the spring. I don't care how much you try and stay on top of it. But it looks so good. We were out there all day today. And I don't have the energy to take you out there today, but I'm going to take you out there tomorrow, and so you can see everything that was done. But I planted peas, and that was really the only fruit that I had that I was going to put in the ground. I'm going to save sowing for rainy days, like it's really nice out. Though I have created a potting station that's outside now. So I have a potting station in the garage, so if it's raining or what have you, it's not conducive to be outside, then I could do it in there, or outside. In like these last 2 days, I already got a lot of sun, and that just feels great, just great. So we did so much, cleaned up pots, as the plastic pots we had are breaking or cracking, we're replacing them with the clay pots. So our honeysuckle plant, which we have growing in front of our kitchen window, that is we just repotted that into clay pots, and Joe did that, and that was really a huge job. and like I said, I did the peas, I did pea tendrils, I did the peas that I ordered this year. There's peas that aren't I don't want to put in for another couple of weeks. They're not as hardy as the peas I put in now. You're really supposed to put your peas in 4 weeks before the final frost. You can get away with 6. It looks like we're going to have a real stream of warm weather here, at least for the next 10 days. So, the weather's been fantastic. It actually is much warmer than April can be, and we'll just see. Of course, snow could come barreling down on us, in the next 2 weeks, so you just have to be prepared. What I've done differently this year is that I planted my peas, and then I'm covering them with cheesecloth with little shish kebab sticks. I love those things. I use them for everything, and to keep the squirrels out. And then in the morning I go and lift the cheesecloth so that they get all the sunlight, and they get the nice, they just get the sun, they get the light. And then when I come back indoors for the rest of the day, then I cover it back up, because I'm going to tell you, those squirrels will just dig into those pots, and all my work will be just done for. In addition to what I did this year, and for those of you who've been watching the channel since I've reinstated it, is I'm using Jeff's crystals that he imprinted with protection for EMF. I have crystals that are not just for anything that's electronic, but also for anything in the air, any atmospheric pollutants. So I'm putting those in every single pot. I had ordered like 100 of those crystals. There was a dollar crystal. They're shaped like arrowheads. They're really cool. So they're in all my pots, and I'm going to just see if it makes a difference, right? So I did that. So yeah, I'm really excited. Oh, and then I have peas. I just can't bear to throw seeds out, and I'm really committing this year to looking at my old seeds and planting them wherever I can, and really kind of start fresh with just the seeds that I've collected from last year and this year. But I'm going to have seeds that I've had for 5 years. Now, some of them are still growing food. So, I'm just trying to get through that batch. And I had some seeds from, like I said, 4, 5, 6 years ago, probably 6 years ago. And so I've got them in glasses of water right now, and seeing if they're going to rise to the top. I had a couple of pots. I threw them in the pots. If nothing grows, nothing grows, and no big deal. And I'll just, when it's time for me to grow something new, I will just put it in place of the peas. So there you go. we got the pond going again, and it looks beautiful. Put some plants in the pond. And that will be covered with the greenhouse when the greenhouse gets started, but it's starting to look really nice. Everything looks really nice. All our grasses and everything are cut down. So what's really lovely is just checking in with the garden every week and showing it to you, and you just see how quickly it just comes back. Nature is really incredible. That's why I don't worry about this planet. I always tell people, you better worry about mankind. Don't worry about the plant. The plant will be fine. This planet will shake you off of it like a dog does fleas. The planet knows how to heal itself, and it knows how to grow, and it knows how to evolve, right? And like we take our let's see. We are part of the earth. We are not separate from. We are part of it, and as she evolves, we evolve. And so either we'll evolve right on out of here, or we're going to evolve with her, and we're going to get smarter, right? And we're going to adapt. We'll adapt with her. But she's going to be here for a while, so let's not worry about her too much. We should treat her better. Don't get me wrong. And so I do everything I can to live a cleaner life, and I'm starting to commit things like, not using plastic anymore. And I have been doing that along. It's really hard not to, because everything's wrapped in it. I wish they wouldn't do that. So, just trying to buy our food fresh or grow it fresh, and just not take part in the madness, right? Okay, so, all right, on the sweet potatoes. So I ordered my sweet potatoes. I did go ahead. I just went for the 24 sweet potatoes, and I went for the variety. And let's see if I have that here. If I can just tell you, I know the Beauregard was one of the ones. I really like it. It's just your basic old sweet potato. Let's see here. Then I'll show you what else is just showed up. It's really exciting. Sweet potatoes, where'd you go? Tater Man, where are you, Tater Man? Oh well. Well, I'll let you know when it shows up here. Jeez, oh Pete, am I even in the right place? Yeah. Okay, but anyways, I did go ahead and order. Yeah. So, I'm excited, and since I'm in Zone 5, according to Tater Man, I'm in Zone 5, my potatoes will come the first week of May. So, but look so I was talking about maybe I'll grow them on the ground, maybe I'll cover them in hay, maybe. And of course, I did some research, and then one of the subscribers said, "No, don't put hay on sweet potatoes. They don't like it." And what potatoes like is they like to be aerated. They love to, and that was why I didn't get as many potatoes as I wanted to last year. I had them in the big barrels, and they get too wet, they get too damp. I did get potatoes, but I could have gotten a lot more. So I keep playing with receptacles, like what am I going to plant in, because I don't have a lot of ground to plant in, so I have to get really creative. But I did go ahead and I ordered cloth bags. Look at these. Aren't these great? So cloth bags, well, not cloth, but it's kind of a paper product. And yeah, so this is 10 gallon. So I figure I could put 2 sweet potatoes in one, maybe 3, probably 2. $2 a piece, right? I got 10 of them. They come in packs of 5. So it was a really good price, and plus it gives me more room to grow. Oh, whoa. Did you guys hurt yourself? Are you okay? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That's what I get for jumping around here. Okay, everybody all right? Whew, that was crazy. Usually the bird screams, so you're lucky you didn't have to hear that. All right. Better? There we are. We're better. So anyways, got the cloth bags. That's how I'm going to grow them, right? So again, that gives me more room to grow. Also, I've got it in the slow cooker And I talked about this book, The Complete Paleo Slow Cooker. And I mean, does it get any better to throw a bunch of stuff in a pot and then come back later in the day and eat it? Come on. And again, these slow cookers now, these what do you call it, you guys? The one that does everything. Instapot. They're wonderful, and there's no lead. It's just stainless steel, no aluminum, right? Okay, but what am I making today? I've got to share this with you, and then I'll look for the recipe so I can put it below. Anyways, it is eggplant and squash ratatouille. Doesn't that sound good? Ratatouille. So it serves 6, and it has eggplant. It's peeled and cubed. Butternut squash, red bell peppers, green bell peppers, zucchini, onion, a can of chopped tomatoes. Now there are foods in there that are inflammatory. So if you're staying away from the, foods with inflammation, then you don't want eggplant and you don't want peppers, okay? So I occasionally do eat those foods, but I definitely keep it at a minimum, okay? Let's see, onion, chopped tomatoes, right? And that's another inflammatory food. And then all kinds of wonderful spices, a little olive oil, some marjoram, garlic powder, sea salt, thyme, pepper, and then you put fresh parsley on top. And I'm committing to eating more fish, and so we have trout today, and so I'm going to bake some trout. And I don't really know a lot about cooking fish. I want to teach myself how to cook fish more, so better, a little more chefy, and so I want to practice. So I'm trying to commit to eating fish, nothing but fish, for the next 2 weeks. And I think that really kick some more weight loss, really into gear, so that I lose even more than I would if I was, eating the meat. So yeah, so that's what I'm going for. And so it takes a little thought. So, and pre-planning so that I have what I need to make that food. But really, fish is just very simple. You can do it with a little olive oil, you can do it with a little butter. You just need a little seasoning, and it really just tastes great. You can use wine, but I can't use wine because I'm allergic to it. It's really I don't know what's in wine, but man, I'll tell you, a couple of times I used it for cooking. Phew, that did not work out for me or my husband. So I just said, okay, we won't be doing that anymore. All right, then, I guess that's it, you guys. So enough out of me. Radical Gardener, from my garden to yours, may your garden always grow. Sorry I threw you around there for a minute. And tomorrow I will walk you through the garden so you can see what's up and what we've done. Okay. Talk to you later. Oh, sending you a ton of love. Don't forget, thumbs up and share my video. Thanks, you guys. Okay, bye.